I like the movement and communication there.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a three-point game. And it's Green missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And here is Parker. After J.R. Smith getting his three to go, Parker. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And it's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Green. Aldridge kicks to Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. To the inside. And Duncan throws it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
Stolen by Thompson. And then Smith with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Spurs trail by 4.
And with the Spurs and their winning percentage, it's right above 60. Not bad for a team that joined the NBA back in 1977. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Martin comes in for Green, and it's Mills in for Parker. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Kawhi Leonard. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mon Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith. There's the bucket, good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's LeBron. Gets a very good look and converts. James has got his second basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Last passes to Diaw, and the shot is good.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Martin against James. Pass to Dellavedova. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by LeBron, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Frye, good.
Well, he can give as good as he gets.
Gamesmanship going on right here. You've seen it, Craig. You know exactly what's going on right there. He answers right back with that 3 of his own.
And the shot is good.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's James. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he sinks the second. Here's Ginobili. Diaw, the screen. Ginobili kicks to Mills. The tray. Shot, no good. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 2. And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, without question. He talked about the response.
In every aspect, it's...
Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
And, you know, Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Some players, you know, they really relish in that situation. They rise to that occasion. And others, I don't want to say they wilt under the pressure, but they're just not comfortable in that environment. And in the NBA, you get to do it on TV and in front of thousands in person.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Green out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Spurs leading by 5.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
San Antonio making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Here's Green, and the rejection by Love. From deep three-point range, Smith missing again. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. Here's Leonard. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
And a wide open look for Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Duncan with a screen on Smith. Clock at 6. Leonard kicks to Duncan, and stolen by Love. Irving from long range finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Nobody near Leonard, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shumpert dishes to Love. From deep three-point range, no luck. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Parker, right side. The kick out to Aldridge. And he's good on the 3-ball. Aldridge has got 6 points.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Shoots. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Irving.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And Parker, here we go, and stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith with the ball. Irving from long range. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Here's Duncan, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists tonight. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
And how good a playmaker has Tony Parker been? One of the best in recent history. The all-time leader in assists for the Spurs over his 14 years there. Just a crafty guy with the ball in his hand.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. LeBron's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And continuing our talk of Tony Parker, the first year he laced up his sneakers, he increased the tempo for that entire Spurs offense, and it continues to this day.
Yeah, and the increase in floor spacing and tempo, a big reason the Admiral, Tim Duncan, and Parker won the championship together in 2003, and obviously Duncan and Parker have won a few more rings since then.
The drive by LeBron.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And Mills kicks it to West. It's hauled in by Fry. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. It's tipped. Mozgov passes to Fry. Back to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And Mills kicks it to West. Shot from 12. And the jumper is on the mark. West has got his second bucket of the game to go. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Dishes to Fry. Pass to Mozgov. Irving kicks to LeBron. Anderson outside.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
It's West with the drive. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Boris Diaw. In the corner, it's James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Cavaliers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Free throw good, LeBron. Both free throws good from James. Martin against James, and the rejection by James. And he recovers it, and it's Martin missing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that